Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's going to be an awesome day here in Georgia today. Not so good yesterday. Uh, I can't complain because we dodged another bullet. There were severe thunderstorms and tornadoes and all that stuff that they'd been talking about. But fortunately for me, anyway, uh, the first round of rain that we had, which was really nothing but a little thunderstorm, wasn't the bad stuff, but it kept the temperature cool enough that warm front didn't make it this far north. But it was bad for the people in the Moultrie area and stuff like that. There were some bad tornadoes there. It says at least 3 tornadoes touched down in south central Georgia. So yeah, the bad stuff came. It just hit a little farther south than what they thought it was going to. Of course, they said that there's a chance that, depending on that warm front, whether it gets warm enough, it'll make it this far north. But, I'm happy that it didn't come here, but I hate it for those folks down there. So anyway, let's see who we got in here on a Friday. We have Troy Pritchard. Yeah, that was yesterday. He was asking me that. Yeah. Dave Clemens, Big D in the house. Happy Friday. 39 headed to 57 in stunning Brooklyn, Michigan. Okay. Larry Galt's in the house. Says I made it today looking at 95 degrees. Holy cow. That's summertime weather right there, buddy. LB Sharp, good morning, y'all, he says. How you doing, LB? Dwayne is in the house. Let's see, fabulous Cornwall, Ontario. All righty. Awesome Wood, thanks. It says hello, awesome people. How are you, Matt? Good to see you on here, buddy. My favorite piano man right there. Dean's in the house. Says morning, boys. Okay, I think he's got them all covered there. Paul Stewart says good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Thumbs up. Let's see. Yeah, we got a few thumbs up going on over there. Not setting no records or anything, but Steve Gronsky says morning all. 63 headed to 71. Mostly sunny. TGIF. Thumbs up. Yep. How you doing, Steve? My buddy Jim Sanicola says TGIF to you all. Alrighty, thank you, Jim. Earl Walker's in the house. Says 46 going to 60. Thumbs up. How you doing, Earl? Good to see you. Let's see who else is here. Rob Schuster's in the house. How you doing, Rob? You gonna make another video before the deadline? Just asking. Yeah. Got a few more days. We've got 20 videos right now. So if we don't get another video before the thing, that's a lot of videos. I really appreciate you guys getting out there and taking the time to participate in the challenge. I hope y'all had fun. It's been fun for me to watch the different videos and the crazy stuff you guys come up with. And it's going to be fun for me to see who gets the most votes. That's going to be the fun part there. Let's see here. Awesome Wood Thing says there's rain here in central PA and the grass is growing so fast I can see it shooting up. Yeah, that's what that rain will do. I'm probably going to have to get out there and mow mine probably maybe Sunday. I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. But it's good and soaked. Man, we like I said, we didn't get any of the really bad stuff, but man, did we get some rain. Whew. It is really soaked out there. Let's see here. Ryan Ballard says, morning, everyone. Listening while painting the bathroom in Soggy, Maryland. Yeah, I've seen your pictures you posted along the way. That's coming along good, Ryan. Rob says, yesterday was the first day to break 90 for Phoenix. Very late. Tomorrow should be the first to break 100. Wow. Okay. I don't want it to get that hot this quick here, but, it is what it is. Let's see here. A lot of hello, everybody. There's Brian Mooney. How you doing, Brian? And there's Janet. How you doing, Janet? Good to see you on here. We missed you yesterday. I was asking about you. Kevin Ells is in the house. Bill Hoffman. Good morning, sir. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Let's see. There's Hitch Hamilton. He says, TGIF, everybody. Thank you, Hitch. Hope you're doing well down there in Florida. I know y'all got some storms and stuff down there too, I think, didn't you? Gary Hammett Wood Creation says, good morning. How are you, Gary? Stephen Toronto says, good morning, all. How are you, Stephen? Bart Bixel says, TGIF. Doug says, so did they open a bunch of stuff down there? They were talking about Georgia opening up. Well, I guess. I mean, we're going to wait and see. It's Brian Kemp said, hey, it's okay to do this, but he can't say you have to open up. So we'll just wait and see who wants to open up and who doesn't. So, me personally, this is my thoughts. Like they closed down the hair salons and you do get kind of close contact there and stuff, but you get close contact at Walmart and Home Depot and Lowe's too. I mean, you can't, like I said, I got mad because the last time I went to Home Depot, normally I go in the contractor end, go straight over to get my plywood, come back, pay the cashier, and out the big door I go. Well, then they had me going all the way around, walking past a good 50 people or so that I normally wouldn't have even come close to. So, I don't really see any difference between social distancing in the big places or social distancing in the small businesses. So, well, like I said, open it up. If you don't want to leave your house, stay home. You don't have to go out. There's nobody coming dragging you out of your house. So that's my 2 cents worth anyway. Take it or leave it. Steve Burrish is here. He says, good morning. Wilson Rue Bonham. How you doing, sir? Doc Whitaker's in the house this morning. How you doing, Doc? I have an idea for another video, but have 2 paying jobs to do first. I know those paying jobs, they just get in the way of having fun sometimes. I got something, it was rainy all day yesterday. And of course I was thinking that the really bad stuff was going to happen, around 4:00 or so, what they originally said. So I hadn't really planned on getting out and trying to do anything in the shop where I'd have to shut it down in a hurry and unplug stuff and all that. So I spent the day doing some designing stuff in here, and I came up with an idea. I think it's going to be cool. Nobody else probably will, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to make it anyway. But yeah, I can't get out there and do it because I got paying customers I got to take care of. So, but I ain't complaining. I got to make a trip to Lowe's today, and I'm going to try something new. I've never done this before, but I'm going to try to order online and then see how many people I have to confront or come in contact with when I go over there to pick it up. We're going to try that and see how that works. But and I usually don't. That's the other thing too. When you order online, I've never ordered. Um, well, I won't say never because I have ordered stuff like the build a deck. Big amounts of material. But I've never ordered like a handful of 2x4s or something because I don't want the Lowe's guy to go, oh yeah, now's our chance to get rid of these old crooked things. Let's get how people do. You go through and you look at them, try to find the straight ones and stuff like that. So we'll see what kind of stuff I get, but the material I'm getting is basically to build crates. So even if it's crooked, I can deal with it. If it's not, banana crooked, I can deal with it. Let's see. Leo Stagger's in the house. Good morning, Leo. How are you doing? Janet says, when you posted what was coming at you yesterday, I thought you and the boys would be hiding in the bathroom. Well, I did have all my little stuff in there ready in case I needed to make a run in there. But I never, like I said, I feel bad for the folks that really got hit hard down in southern Georgia, but it was really like because we didn't get much anything in the afternoon. We got more rain, but even that rain did not have even a little thunder or lightning or anything. It was just rain. And I'm like, wow. Could have got out there because I don't mind running my machine out there when it's raining. I just don't want it to be lightning and have lightning running on it and fry something. So Johnny's in the house from J Fabrications. Up to 98 today in Goodyear, Arizona. Man. All right. Can't wait till it warms up for summer there. Gary says, spring showers makes May flowers, but February rain like we had this year just makes mud. Yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain this year. A lot of rain. It says, today is our turn with the severe weather. Well, be careful, Hitch. There was some pretty nasty looking photos of tornadoes that I saw that were in South Georgia yesterday. All right, Tim Halcom's in the house. Says good morning, everyone. And he should be getting something today, I believe. John Lang says HarborRVService.com is open in Port Charlotte, Florida. All righty then. Yeah. George 8th Rothfuss is here. How you doing this morning, George? How's Jim making out? He says, well, I don't, I'm not going to bother him. He called me the other day and he said, he's going to be kind of down and out, but he's at home. So I'm just going to leave him alone. I don't want to call over there and ask how he's doing or something. And, might be right when he just went to sleep or something like that. So I'll hear from him. He's home and Jill's, Johnny on the spot. So if anything happens at all, anything should happen, she will let me know. So the best thing I can do is just leave him alone and let him get well. Dean says, I really like your project videos. The fourth axis stuff is great to watch. I'm going to add that as soon as possible. I'm having a lot of fun with mine, and I have several project videos planned for the rotary axis. And somebody commented on that last one that I should show the take you through the Vectric part, how to program and stuff, which is super easy, but I'll plan on showing that on the next video that I do. And I don't know, I've been trying to have a video come out on Sunday morning. I think I've had one every Sunday morning for, 6 or 8 weeks now, but I don't know if I'm going to make it this Sunday. I've got some stuff shot, but I don't have any of it edited. And like I said, those pesky customer orders that I have to take care of. Uh, and the two that I've got to fill now are where I have to build crates and all kinds. It's pretty involved, so it's going to take me a minute to if I can get my material from Lowe's. But thank you for that, Dean. I appreciate it. Um, he says, yeah, if you order lumber, you may get the easiest stuff to grab unless the employee knows you. That's what I mean. That's why I've never ordered that before. Um, the only time I've ever ordered online is when I'm ordering like a whole bunch of stuff and I'm having it delivered. And even then, when you get to the bottom of the stack, you can tell that when they were doing it, that was the first stuff on the top that should have been thrown away. But like I said, this isn't for any. I'm not making furniture or anything, so I'm just using it to build crates. So unless it's like really banana shaped or something, I can deal with it. But I hope that they get me some good stuff. Dean says, did the dogs react to the weather? Did they sense something was up? Mine used to know way ahead of the weatherman. Well, since we didn't really get any of the bad stuff, they just pretty much napped in between trying to run out and go potty, whenever it slacked off. So, let's see. George says, like it rained all over the U.S. yesterday. Eastern U.S., Southeast Michigan got a good dose of water. Yep. Michael Pinkerton is in the house. Says, sorry I'm late. I was injecting disinfectants into my body as our president suggested doing. Yeah. Good for you. That's good. All right, Ryan Ballard says, I don't have pesky customer orders to fill. I have a pesky honey-do list. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that one. Probably better not comment at all on that one. All right, so we're caught up with the chat, and like I said, I really don't have much to talk about. I was pulling up some stuff here to find out about the tornadoes, and this is from the AJC, which is, for those of you who don't know that's the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, which is the local rag, I guess, that I don't subscribe to. But that's what popped up when I put in Georgia tornadoes. But yeah, it was. I'm trying to find pictures of tornadoes, but I can't find anything for all the darn ads on this site. There's downtown Adele, Georgia, showing some. Man, it looks like a tornado went right down the middle of that street because there's metal roof things folded over on the wires and stuff. That looks pretty rough. But now this says at least 30 dead after violent storms ravaged the Deep South. I think a lot of the stuff was way worse for Mississippi and Alabama. And then, like I said, it didn't get up far enough north, so it hit down in southern and middle Georgia. Yeah, this is, they're talking about an EF3 tornado, which typically has 136 to 165 mile an hour winds. The area is about 70 miles south of Atlanta. So when I kept looking at the radar, which I always keep my eye on the radar pretty close because I have the little app on my phone, and it always has that big blob of stuff. And like my little dot was right here, and that stuff was just below me and then going on down towards Florida. So, yeah. Troy says, if Lowe's is anything like Menards, you just print off the receipt and bring it around to the back of the store. If it is just a few 2x4s, then you pick them out yourself. Well, I've got to order about a half a dozen or so 10-foot 2x4s and a couple sheets of 3/8 plywood, just the cheap exterior grade stuff. Doesn't have, it's just for crates, so it doesn't have to be the nice, pretty sanded stuff. And I'm going to see if I need to get some 1 5/8 deck screws and a big roll of bubble wrap. And I can get by if they don't have that, but I'm just going to place the order for what I would be picking up if I went in there. And then we'll see how where I have to go to pick it up and all that. Mike Sills is here. He says, hi, all late popping in. How you doing, Mike? Janet Moore says, Saul NASCAR is talking running live, no spectators. Well, that's kind of like what they used to do, isn't it? Because from what I always seen, they didn't have very many spectators in the stands. I think that'd be a big change for them. Although, if they were to let people go to the stands, they might get a good crowd now just because people want to go do something, I don't know. Let's see here. Lowe's does print off a ticket, but it gets given to the first available employee. Some stores do not have someone staffed in some department until midday. You may have someone in electrical pull your order. Yeah, that's true. Well, the good thing is I got an 8-foot bed on my pickup truck. So as soon as they throw the 2x4s in there, I'll know whether they're 10-foot or not, because they should hang over. I always put the plywood in first, close the tailgate, and then take the 10-foot 2x4s and kind of stick them diagonally. And they barely stick over the back of the truck if you run them diagonally. So, and even if they give me 8-footers, as long as they give me enough of them, I'd be okay. But I found that I have it all figured out. That the crates that I build, I need pieces this long, and then 4 pieces this long, and it comes out perfect. If I use a 10-foot 2x4, I have all but about this much that I use. So that's why I get those. Lowe's always charged me $75 for delivery fee. Well, I haven't had anything. Man, I got a tickle in my throat. Is that the Rona? You think? See if that coffee will get rid of it. Yeah, Johnny says, speaking as a previous Lowe's manager that had lumber as a department. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter who pulls it, because it's not all going to be lumber. Like I said, I need some deck screws, and I need some bubble wrap, which the bubble wrap is always on the opposite end of the store, because I always used to park at the contractor end, walk in, and I'd walk all the way to the other end of the store. I mean, just inside from where the garden department is. Pick up the bubble wrap and then have to walk all the way back and put it on the thing, and then get my plywood and my deck screws and 2x4s. And I've never paid $75 for a delivery. I've paid $50, but I haven't ordered anything in a while. So, and maybe that depends on how much stuff you're getting. I don't know. But I'm just going to do it in hopes that I can avoid being around other people. Because, even though everything's opening up, I still don't care about being around people. So, let's see. Troy says, at JFA, even if you pay online. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to order it online and we'll see what happens when I get over there. How do I cut the plywood for the crates? Table saw or skill saw? I use my Porter cable circular saw, or a lot of people use skill saw as a generic name for that. But yeah, and I don't pick up nothing that big and heavy. I mean, 3/8 plywood isn't that super big, but I go to the store, I slide everything off onto the thing, I pay for it, I go outside, I slide it into the bed of my truck, then I come home and I back my truck up, and I have a couple of sawhorses with like a pallet that's got like a plywood top thing on it, and that I use kind of like an outdoor workbench. So I back the truck up to that and slide it. I don't pick anything up. Especially that 3/4 plywood. That stuff. The older I get, the heavier that stuff gets. So I just slide everything off. But yeah, and it's not, it's nothing where it would need to be done with a table saw, because again, it's crates. So I just measure, take a straight edge, put a line, and with a circular saw. Doesn't have to be a perfect cut. All right, let's see. Gosh, we got all this lumber talk going here. If you can find 2x8 or 2x10 from the coal pile, you can rip down a lot more straight 2x3 or 2x2s for the money. I never look at the coal pile. Sorry. Nah, I don't do it. Somebody else can have that junk. I don't do it. It's not worth the time to try to straighten any of that stuff up. And plus, I don't rip it down to anything. I keep it 2x4. Lowe's has a policy to have your order pulled and ready within 45 minutes. The quality of products pulled is not on the top of the list. Some employees do take pride, but it takes the right person. Yeah, I'll take my chances. Like I said, it's for crates. So unless it's like super crazy, it'll be fine. Because even when I'm going now, if I'm going for a project, something else, I pick them up and I side them down. I try to get the straightest ones. But if I'm going to buy crates, and all the ones that I reach, maybe aren't that great, I'll still go ahead and use them if because like I said, I can put clamps, I can make them bend enough to build a crate out of them, and that way I don't have to ask somebody to actually do some work and get down another thing of it or whatever. I try not to ask them to do anything. Just get the hell out of my way and let me get what I need and pay for it, and I'll be on my way. That's kind of how I do. All right, Russ Meadows showed up. How you doing, Russ? About to sign off here. And my coffee's getting cold quick today for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm not going to stay on here long, because I do have to get my Lowe's order placed. And hopefully they'll tell me that it's ready here in a little bit, and I'll run over there and see what I'll get. And then the rest of the day, I will be building crates. Well, not all the rest of the day, but it takes me. I got 6 crates to build, so it'll take me an hour or so once I get back home to get those done. All right, folks. Well, everybody get out there and have a good day. It is Friday, so not that matters that much since we're all in the quarantine stuff, but pretty good days. So, all right. Well, we're going to get out of here. if y'all want to hear more about the rotary axis stuff, I think that's probably what I'm going to talk about tomorrow on the CNC thing. I think, because it looks like the weather's going to cooperate. So I think I'll see if I can do a show live from the shop so that, I can demonstrate anything. If anybody's watching and wants me to say, well, how you do this? I can show. I haven't done one from out there in the shop in a while, so I may try to do that. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Happy Friday, and we'll see y'all Monday. Bring you coffee.